Welding is a bad side hustle. I'm going to tell you why. The very nature of welding itself is structural. It's risky. Your business is going to help make or break someone else's business for the day, the week, potentially the month. And because of that nature, you'll need insurance. You'll have overhead costs, basically. That's the first reason. So when you're not working and your truck is sitting there, it's not making you any money, it's just costing you money. That's the first one. That's not the end of the world. Second one, your availability direct, directly affects your money making capabilities. These little jobs that you think you might be getting, like your average household, gives you a call, they got a broken table or whatever, something like that nature. First of all, they don't pay good. Secondly, they usually want you right now. And if you're not available, they're going to call somebody else. And that goes for equipment too. A lot of people that are going to be calling you, most of your clientele is going to be small businesses that need to be up and running right now, and if you're not available, they'll just call someone else. So your availability directly affects how much money you can make. The real money is going to come from these bigger jobs like handrails, big repairs. You can't start something, like say if someone calls you, they got a broken excavator, right? They can't call you if you can only get half the job done, and then next week you'll have to come and do the other half. You got to be available to do the job to completion. And I'm not saying that it can't be done part-time, but it'll be a lot harder. And I've had to go part-time throughout my business at when times got a little tougher, and I was like, you know what, I need to get a job. But then I've quit so many jobs because of that. But when I get a big job, I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. And then, I try to jump start it again from there. It could be done part-time. It's not a great side hustle. You're not washing cars, you're not washing houses. There's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. There's going to be businesses that are depending on you to run and keep going. So you need to be a responsible business. You need to have your certifications and insurances, and just make sure that everything is legit, because there's a lot of risk involved. Stuff that you weld, people could be walking on, it could be over their heads, it could be on equipment. Something could blow up, you can catch stuff on fire. It's a riskier business. And when you start looking at insurance plans and stuff for this business, you'll see it's actually not that easy to find good insurance companies that cover this type of stuff, because you're working with fire. Oh my God, that looked like Sasquatch right there, I swear. Look at that. Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. Whew. But, uh, yeah. It's not that I believe in Sasquatch until that moment right there. I was like, there's a freaking Sasquatch in my yard. So, um, sorry about that tangent. But, yeah, you need to be available. You need to be responsible. It's going to cost you some money. Like I said, you could do it part-time, but don't expect to be making a bunch of money. Um, you'll probably end up just breaking even on every job, just because you're not going to have the time to actually do the jobs that make you good money. So that's it. I just wanted to explain that a little bit. I know a lot of times we have to start part-time, and that's kind of part of the deal. When you're starting a business, you got to do what you got to do, and just plan on. I mean, it's up to you, but the goal should be to make it full-time, make it your full-time income, because it's a hard business to run part-time. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day.